Hare Krishna Mohan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Yeah, so today we all are going to discuss the sixth chapter. Yeah, sixth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and Anuradha Mataji recited the shloka, and Chaitra Mataji translated it in English. Yeah, very nicely. Yeah, it's so pleasant to hear them. So please, all of you attend the class before 9 o'clock, because when you hear the shlokas, and the translation, what happens? No, your mind will get softened. You will be in material world. You will be working. You will come to the from home, from office, or wherever you are. Your mind gets settled down to take the input what we are going to give you after this recitation. Hare Krishna. Yes. So we'll start today's class. Hare Krishna, everyone. Yes. As usual, as always, we are going to start with the Pranama mantras. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Taking the blessings of my Siksha Guru, Namanishta Dasa, the temple president of ISKCON Shri Shri Radha Govinda Temple, who is the organizer of this 18 days Bhagavad Gita classes. Nama Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jai Pataka Swamin Iti Namine Nama Acharya Padaya Nithai Krupa Pradayine Gaurakatha Dhamadaya Nagara Grama Tarine Nama Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunnitam yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadanitam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we'll start today's class. And today's class is for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radha Govinda. Hari Bol. So today's chapter is chapter number 6, Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana Yoga. Can anyone tell me what is yoga? What is yoga? Any idea what is yoga? We all come across nowadays. No, we have a yoga, International Yoga Day. Yoga is there. Everyone is worried about yoga. Hari Bol. Union, Sangeeta Mataji, Hare Krishna. What happened? People did not come to class, only 15. Oh my God. Might be cricket, India, Pakistan cricket. All are engaged there. Yes, or is it because it's a weekend? Not a good approach. Okay, no problem. Any other answers? What's yoga? other than Sangeeta Mataji? What is yoga? Any idea? Because already we came to 6th chapter and we are seeing the word yoga, 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 and we are coming to this chapter and again we have dhyana yoga. We have to know what is yoga. Yeah, we have to know what is yoga. So in this chapter, advancing in Ashtanga yoga, stages of Ashtanga yoga, necessity of controlling the mind, destination of unsuccessful yogi, and bhakti yogi, the topmost yogi. Yeah, these are the things, the salient points of this chapter. So what is the real meaning of yoga? As Mataji said, union. Union with whom? With what? Yeah, that we have to understand. That we have to understand. Yeah, what is yoga? What is yoga? Is this yoga? Or is this yoga? Or this? You have so many yogas now. Office yoga. Yeah, yoga for pregnant lady, yoga for aged people, yoga for animals. Yeah, yoga for mental health, physical health, yoga for air, skin. Yeah, everything. We have millions of it. Union of mind and body. No, my Prabhuji. Union, it's incomplete, but not completely right. Yeah. So you have so many yogas, variety of yogas. Hare Krishna. Union of mind and soul, both giving same answer. No. Check out what is yoga. So in this chapter, we are discussing dhyana yoga. Okay, dhyana yoga. So let's understand that in the dhyana yoga, Krishna is talking about something called as Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga. So what is that? We will see. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Anashrita Karma Phalam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha Sasanyasi Cha Yogi Cha Na Niragrir Na Chakriyaha.
Hare Krishna. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, one who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as is obligated is in the renounced order of life. And he's the true mystic. Yeah. Who is a real yogi? The yogi who does yoga, correct? Yogi is a person who does yoga. So what is yoga? One who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as he is obligated, is in the renounced order of life, and he is the true mystic. Sat sannyasi cha yogi cha. Not the one who lights no fire and performs no duty. Yes, Punit, Prabhuji. Yeah. So you need to do your duty. Yeah. Without renouncing your duty, you should do your duty and you should not be attached to the fruits of your duty. And you're doing the duty for the sake of doing your duty. Yeah, it's your duty to do your duty. That is only reason for you to do the duty. Yeah, I confused you people. Yeah, yes. Yeah, you have to do it, but not the one who lights no fire and performs no duty. He's not a yogi. But now what we have, person who does yoga, we consider them as yogis. Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, whoever serves the Lord, yeah, with their mind controlled, fixed on Krishna, yeah, they do the duty. They are called yogis, and that is called yoga. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avashadayet atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu atmaiva ripuratmanah.
Hare Krishna. So one must deliver himself with the help of his mind and not degrade himself. So mind plays a very important role. If you remember the picture, the 5 senses, the 5 horses, yeah, can be controlled by intelligence through mind. So mind plays a very important role because that is the connection between the intelligence and the senses. Yeah, so mind is very important. So Krishna is telling one must deliver himself with the help of his mind. You should use this body, the senses, your mind, intelligence to deliver you, the soul. Yeah, and you should not degrade yourself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. Yeah, it depends how. Yeah, today Mataji is going to discuss sixth chapter, Dhyana Yoga. Let's see, everyone is into meditation. What Krishna is telling, whatever we are doing is right or wrong. Yeah, you should control your mind. Let me sit and listen just 1 hour. No, 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 today's weekend. Yeah, India Pakistan match is there. Match might be over, I guess. There is no sound around me. So I hope so match is over. Hmm? Your mind is like, no, 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 no. India Pakistan match happens rarely, let us say it. You can control your mind and make it your best friend, or else you can make it your own enemy, because a person can become good and bad. How? Because of him only. If he controls his mind, he can be good. If he don't control, he's bad. Very simple, very simple. Yeah, that is what Krishna is telling. So what is the difference between yoga and bhoga? Yoga and bhoga. What is the difference between yoga and bhoga? Yoga we discuss right now, isn't it? What is yoga? What is bhoga? Any idea? Yoga, bhoga. A person who does yoga is called yogi. A person who does bhoga, he is called bhogi. Hari bol. Bhoga is worldly pleasure, giving into the desires, attached to material pleasure, attached to fruit is bhoga. Yes, Punit Prabhu, Mohan Prabhu, Soumyaji Mataji, Padma Priya Mataji. Yes, Sangeeta Mataji. Bhoga is offering. Whatever food we prepare, no, we offer to Krishna. That's bhoga. Yeah. When we offer it to Krishna and we get it after Krishna takes it, yeah, he blesses. The remnants is called as prasadam, isn't it? So who is a bhogi? Who does everything for us? Self-satisfaction. For us, pleasure. And who is yogi? He does yoga. What is it? He does everything for the God's happiness, to please the God. Yeah, that is a very simple understanding between yoga and bhoga. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Bandhur atman tasya ena atmaiva atmanaha anata sorry anatmanastu shatrutve varte atmaiva shatruvat.
Hare Krishna. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. Greatest enemy. You might think, how is this possible? How can I conquer my mind? Yeah, that question is there, isn't it? Yeah, if you're watching a movie, and you like that hero and heroine, yeah, you're so attached to it that you feel like you are in the movie. You don't even know what's happening around you. Hasn't it happened to you people? Any other situation, not just that movie. I'm just giving you an example. Sometimes you get so much involved, yeah, you feel like it's happening to you or you are in that. Means you left your mind to please you. Yeah, yeah, to please you. What's happening there? You're not able to conquer your mind. Means you're not able to control your mind. You are listening to your mind and you are not making your mind to listen. So what happens here? Krishna is clearly telling us, whoever conquers the mind is the best of friends for him. But one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. I've seen many of them, they'll tell if you have any issue and they'll tell something, I don't know what to do, I'm really confused. What they'll say, do whatever you feel like doing. Yeah, you do whatever your heart says, you do it. Is it right? Can we tell some person like this? If they ask us some, help in decision taking, and they come and tell us this is this and that. So we will tell, it's okay. Whatever your heart says, do like that. Is it right? Can we tell a person like that? Whatever your heart says, you do. Whatever you feel like doing, you do it. Is it right? Is it right? Can we, instruct someone to do like that? What do you people think? You're confused now. Huh? Hare Krishna. Yes, you can tell them, do however you like, however your heart says you do. Is it right? No, that's not right. Not right. However you are, Samyasri, yes, Mataji. However you are, whatever condition you are, you should always choose right. Even if everyone is doing wrong and you are the only person who's going to do right, still you should do right. Everyone is doing wrong and no one is getting caught at. Why should I do right and get caught at? It has become like that. For example, you might see what's happening around. Yeah. If you eat healthy food, it is like now called as diet. Yeah. Now it is called as diet. If you eat healthy food. But if you eat whatever food is available on the street or fast food, anything, that's like normal eating. If you tell I will eat clean, I'll be vegetarian, yeah, I will not eat any processed food and all. If you tell, oh, you're doing diet, the situation has changed like that, isn't it? Yes, the situation has changed like that. So to know what is right and wrong, yes, you need to read Bhagavad Gita. What is right, what is wrong, you need. That is what Krishna told. This is the knowledge he is giving to us. Once we read this Bhagavad Gita, you will get the knowledge and you will be intelligent. And once you're intelligent, you can control your mind. You can conquer your mind and make it as your friend. Yeah. If not, your mind itself is the greatest enemy. Your mind itself is the greatest enemy. So Krishna is telling, for one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached. So in this body, there are two souls. There are two souls. Yesterday also we checked. There are two souls. One is ourself, the soul. Another one is super soul, Paramatma. We are Atma, and Krishna as Paramatma is in this body. Yeah, in the heart. In this body's heart, two of us are there, Paramatma and we, Atma. For one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached, for he has attained tranquility. To such a man, Sito Ushna, Sukha Dukkeshu Tata Mana Apamana. Sukha Dukkeshu, happiness and distress. Shita Ushna, heat and cold. Mana Apamana, honor and dishonor are all the same. So such kind of people, what they do, when they get something very good, they get success, they are not going to enjoy, party, yeah. And when they get failure, yeah, or loss, they will not sit and cry, yeah, and throw everything and show anger, become depressed. No. Whatever happens, whether it is happiness, distress, whether it is heat, cold, whether it is honor or dishonor, they're always calm. But what do? We'll be going to office, yeah, and someone will be coming opposite, whether it is office or college, or you're walking in your neighborhood, and people come in front of, they are usually very friendly with you. They didn't see you and they didn't say hi for you. Over. Why did not say hi for me? Why they did not wish me? Yeah, you start thinking, yeah, and your parents or your loved ones, simply they, for joke, they say something to you, and you will get very angry on them. You start shouting on them. What, mama, can you say like this? Papa, can you do like this? You're my friend. How can you talk like this about me? Yeah, means we are always expecting honor. We don't like dishonor. Even though we deserve it, we don't like it. That is how the material world is. That is how the body is built up. This is the nature of our body. Like how the snake's nature is to, put out the poison. Similarly, this body has certain condition because we all are in material world. This all honor, dishonor, happiness, distress, heat, cold, everything affects us. But who has conquered the mind, for them, in all these situations, they will be same. So if you want to feel this, if you want to be calm every time, cool every time, then you have to conquer your mind. That is what Krishna is telling. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi stitaha ekaki yada chittatma nirashira parigraha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. A transcendentalist should always satatam atmanam. Satatam means always engage his body, mind, and self in relationship with the Supreme. So just now, Mataji put up the question. How do you know that you're controlling your mind? Yes, early morning you have to get up. Early morning you have to get up. 4 o'clock, it's a very good time, 1.5 hours before sunrise. It's called Brahma Muhurta. At that time, when you do studies or you do chanting or you do meditation, you get too much of energy. It's a very, very good period for you to focus on yourself. You will plan today night, I'll get up tomorrow morning. You will do all the arrangements. Alarm also will ring. For every 5 minutes, you would have put the alarm. Your mind says, come on, yeah. So many days you didn't do. What are you doing today? This is not right. It's okay, you sleep. Today, it's not a good day. It's Saturday. Sunday is not right. Sunday is for sleeping. We'll start from Monday. No, your mind is controlling you. Even though you're feeling very sleepy, it's very chill right now. You're inside the blanket, very warm. No, I should get up. I should read for my exam. I should do chanting. I should read Bhagavad Gita. I should do something very productive early morning, something which is going to help me. You decide and you get up. That is when you know you're controlling your mind. Your mind is not controlling you. So here Krishna is telling us, once you engage your body, mind, and self in relationship with Supreme, you are called transcendentalist. But what we are doing, our body, mind, self, everything is in relationship with material world. So we are bhogis. We are not yogis. We are bhogis. He should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. So Krishna is talking about Ashtanga Yoga here. If a person wants to do Ashtanga Yoga, what he should do, he should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. He should be free from desires and feelings of possessiveness. He should be free from desires and feelings of possessiveness. This is what is called as Ashtanga Yoga. The yoga, what you call in this current situation, we have that yoga. Do you think anyone is doing such kind of yoga where they're living in a secluded place? And they have no desires and they don't have possessiveness. Do you think people who are doing yoga have such kind of thing? No. No, not possible. Very good. 21 of you have come. Good. So 4 more is missing. Hare Krishna. So Ashtanga means 8. You can see this 8 divisions. So first one is yamas, external disciplines. Niyama, internal discipline. Asana, posture. So what we do now, yogasana, no? That is yogasana, that part asana. Means a different posture of your body. Sitting on a meditation seat to control your body and keep it healthy. Pranayama, breath control. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Dharana, concentration. Dhyana, meditative absorption. And finally, samadhi, darshan of super soul. So these are the stages of Ashtanga Yoga, stages of Ashtanga Yoga. So Krishna has explained to us what are these limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. In shloka number 10, Yama means he should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. That is called Yama. Niyama, temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, and recreation. Then comes asana, lay kusa grass, that's a type of grass, yeah, on the ground, and then cover it with a deer skin. The seat should neither be too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place. One should hold one's body, neck, and head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Thus, with an unagitated, subdued mind, devoid of fear, completely free from sex life, one should meditate upon me. That is called asana. So the yogasana, what we are doing today is not like this. We are not meditating on the Lord. We are meditating on our body. I want to have a good, healthy body. I should live for long, isn't it? Yes, of course, you need to maintain this body because this body is going to help us to do devotional service. It will help us to do our action. But desiring to keep this body and doing asana is wrong. Yeah, you can do the asana and keep healthy. Devotees also do yogasana. They go for walking, they go for jogging, they do exercises because they should be fit, isn't it? They should be fit. But what is happening here? You're doing for yourself. But Krishna is telling one should meditate upon me. What is pranayama? Practice stopping the movement of the outgoing breath into the incoming and incoming breath into the outgoing, and thus at last remain in trance. Okay. So then comes pratyahara, cessation of material existence. You're not bothered about what's happening around. It should not disturb you at any cost. Yeah. Dharana, disciplines his mental activities and becomes situated in transcendence, devoid of all material desires. He is said to have attained yoga. Yes, and dhyana, has a lamp in a windless place, does not waver. So the transcendentalist, whose mind is controlled, remains always steady in his meditation on the transcendental self. And finally, samadhi. One is never shaken, even in the midst of greatest difficulty. This indeed is actual freedom from all the miseries arising from the material contact. Whatever happens, even next to you, if there is a bomb, yeah, if there is earthquake, if anything is happening, you're not at all wavered. You're not at all shaken. That is the ultimate. That is samadhi. Samadhi. Like how a dead body is there, we put them into samadhi, isn't it? Means there is no activity, there is no reaction at all. Yeah, for any situation, the dead body doesn't react. That's called samadhi. So you should reach to that place. You should not be dead. You should not leave the body. A person should reach that place wherein he is not disturbed by any kind of material existence. Yeah, and is not at all connected with the miseries arising from the material contact. So the same important things I'm just highlighting here. One should hold one's body, neck, and head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Thus, with an unagitated, subdued mind, devoid of fear, completely free from sex life, one should meditate upon me within the heart and make me the ultimate goal of life. This itself is very difficult for us, isn't it? Sitting straight, yeah, focusing on the tip of our nose. Within 10 minutes, even fast before that, we'll fall asleep, isn't it? Enough, little you close, you fall. But by practice, yes, you can do it for a long time. Yeah, devoid of fear, completely free from sex life. Yeah, meditate on Krishna, subdued mind, little difficult, isn't it? Then, thus practicing constant control of mind, body, and activities, the mystic transcendentalist, his mind regulated, attains to the kingdom of God, that is the abode of Krishna by cessation of material existence. So if you do the Ashtanga Yoga, as Krishna has said, explained to us in this chapter, then yes. Yeah. Then yes, what happens? Practicing constant control. You keep on practicing. Yeah. Constantly controlling the body, mind, and activities. Then you will surely go to the kingdom of God. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Jnata ashnastu yogosti naichaikantam anashnatah nachati swapnashilasya jagrato naiva charjuna.
Hare Krishna. There is no possibility of once becoming a yogi. O Arjuna, if one eats too much or eats too little, sleeps too much or does not sleep enough. So it is not easy. It's not at all easy. You cannot become a yogi if you eat too much, if you eat too less, if you sleep too much, or if you don't sleep, or enough sleep is not there. Yes. So this is all a restriction. From wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of self. What is the nature of our mind? Its nature itself is always flickering and it's unsteady. Even now you're listening to me, but your mind would be planning tomorrow what will be the breakfast, at what time I'll go to the office, or at what time I'll go to bed, isn't it? You might have gone to US and came back. Yeah, you might have gone to moon also. Isn't it? That's how a mind is. It's its nature. It is always flickering and unsteady. One must certainly manas chanchalam astiram. Chanchalam, flickering, astiram, unsteady. One must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of self. So Krishna is telling, by nature, mind is uncontrollable. But you have to bring it to the control. You have to bring it to the control of who? Yourself. That is you, the soul. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mayi pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachamena pranashyati.
Hare Krishna. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor has he ever lost to me. Yes. So I'll tell you one beautiful thing. Your mind, if you want to control, yeah, then you should give the higher taste to it. For example, if you go to a hotel and in that hotel the food is not good, you went by chance, your friend said that hotel is good and you went, it was not good. And you go to another hotel, the food was very good. So what happened to your mind? It registered that the food in that hotel is not good. Yeah. Even though your friends call to that hotel, what will you say? That hotel food is not good. Let's go to this hotel. It is good. What's happening? You're controlling your senses and body from not going to that hotel. How? Because your senses, you're given the higher taste. What is the highest taste? The hotel which is preparing good food. Yes? Yes. Similarly, if you are attached to the material world, which is temporary, yesterday we saw, isn't it? So this everything, the pleasure which we have, the distress which we have in material world has a starting and has an ending. There's a beginning and there is an end, which is temporary. So if you remove your mind from that temporary attachment and fix to the permanent, that is Sri Krishna, you have to see him everywhere. You have to see everything in him. If you are in that condition, you are never lost. And nor he ever lost to me. There is no chance Krishna will leave your hand. Krishna is clearly mentioning us that in shloka number 30. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mm.
Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktah samyena madhusudana etasyaham na pashyami chanchalatvat sitim stiram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, please listen to the shloka. What is Arjuna saying? Oh Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me. What is the reason? For the mind is restless and unsteady. Arjuna is rejecting this yoga. Ashtanga yoga, the dhyana yoga, Arjuna is telling it's not possible, it's impractical, unendurable. Why? The reason is very simple. Mind is restless and unsteady. How can I focus it? How can I conquer it? How can I bring it and fix it to myself, to whatever I want? No, Krishna. This is not easy. This is not easy. Yes. Can you tell what is the reason? Arjuna said in Dwapar Yoga. Now in this yoga, whatever Krishna has explained to us, the Ashtanga Yoga, depending on that, yes, what would be the difficulty for us to do in Kali Yuga? Can we do this Ashtanga Yoga? Can we practice this Ashtanga Yoga in Kali Yuga? What do you people think? Is it possible? No. What is the reason? What is the reason again? Difficult, Rekha Mataji. What is the reason? We have many thoughts and distractions. Yes. Yes. We are materially attached. Yes. Mind is wandering. Yeah, everywhere, every time. Yes, Rekha Mataji. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yes. Why? Because you know who is Arjuna? He's the greatest student. Yeah, he's the favorite. Won't be able to do it physically also. Yes, Nita Mataji. He's not a normal person. Yeah, knowledgeable. His concentration is of highest order. You know that when he went to Swayamvara, when he was tested in the class by his guru, we discussed that, isn't it? He's one of the best. He's one of the best. Planning what to do next. So we can't sit at one place. Yes, Padma Priya Mataji, absolutely right. And he fought with Lord Shiva and he won. So he's not a normal person. Yes. And Nara Narayana. You know Nara Narayana? Yes. Nara is Arjuna. So that Arjuna, that person Arjuna is telling, it's not possible. No, because my mind is like this, it's not possible. So Arjuna is telling it's not possible. So are you willing to give this yoga system a try? Arjuna said not possible. So would you try? Would you try this Ashtanga yoga? Would you try? It's possible. That is why Krishna is telling us. It's not that it's impossible. It is possible. Yeah. But can we do it in Kali Yoga? No. The reason is very simple. We are in Kali Yuga. That is one important thing. And in Kali Yuga, the lifespan of us is very little. And the people in Kali Yuga have a nature of less intelligence. Yeah, Manda Buddhi. That is the nature of people in Kali Yuga. Difficult to understand. Yes. So, Mataji.
No. Chanchalam himana Krishna pramati balavadradam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna is telling, for the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. Oh Krishna. And to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. You can control the wind, Krishna, but controlling the mind, not possible. It's very difficult. Who is saying this? Arjuna is saying. In front of Arjuna, we are nothing. And how can we do it? How can we do it? If you don't control your mind, you cannot become a yogi. Krishna already said to us. It means that when you can't control, then we cannot become yogi. We all are bhogis. We'll be stuck up in this material world. What to do? Yeah, isn't it? It's a big question to all of us. So here Krishna answers. Yes, Mataji.
श्रीभगवानुवाच असंशयं महाबाहो मनोदुर्निग्रहं चलम् अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येन च गृह्यते.
Hare Krishna. So Krishna, the blessed Lord said, "O mightily armed son, Mahabahu." Mahabahu means he is very, very powerful. Yeah, Mahabahu. Mahabahu. You cannot control your mind. It's like that. Mahabahu, a mightily armed son of Kunti. It is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind. Krishna is accepting it. Yes. Yes, controlling the mind is difficult, very difficult, not just difficult, very difficult. Asamshayam, undoubtedly very difficult. But it is possible. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. It is possible by constant practice and by vairagyena, by detachment. So we should control our mind. How? By constant practicing, by detachment. Today I could not get up at 4 o'clock. It's okay, you get up at 4:30. Tomorrow you could not get up at 4 o'clock. No problem, get up at 4:20. Yes, practice it, constant practice, detaching from your body pleasure. Just practice controlling, slowly control the mind. It's possible, but it should be constant practice. 1 week you will do, 1 week you won't control. It will take up its own charge and you will be under its control. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work. If you're not controlling your mind, you cannot realize yourself. You cannot know Krishna. Not possible. It's a difficult work. But he whose mind is controlled and who strives by right means is assured of success. So controlling your mind is very, very important. So you people decide whether you want your mind to be your friend or your own mind to be your enemy. Enemy. Yes, because mind is like fire. When it is controlled, it can make miracles. Like for example, you see the fire can be used to as if for the fuel, for the energy to send the rocket to one place to another place. Yeah, the sun, it burns. It's good for all of us. We get light, sunlight, heat, and some of the equipments we use energy, in the form of fire. It's helpful. But on the other hand, when you can't control the fire, yes, like for example, if you see here, it's a forest fire. A little spark, everything is burnt. So you should control your mind very, very carefully. Yes, mind can make us physically sick also. Many diseases like BP, diabetes, ulcer, Alzheimer diseases, all this, most of the majority diseases, especially now in this current world, we are struggling because of mental sickness. Not one or two. There are so many names that I've never heard before. Now we have so many situations. Why? Because we are not able to control our mind. So it's very, very important. So then who is the greatest yogi? Krishna told a yogi is the one who can control his mind. So Krishna is going to tell us who is the greatest yogi. The one who does karma yoga, the one who does jnana yoga, one who does ashtanga yoga, or one who does bhakti yoga. Krishna tells the one who does bhakti yoga is the best. Why? Because if you do karma yoga, then you need jnana. Only you're doing action is not complete. You will reach Krishna by doing action, but it's a long process. If you read only, have only knowledge, that is also a long process. You do Ashtanga yoga, that is also a long process. But can you attain Krishna by these three yogas? Yes, you can, but it is difficult. But what about Bhakti yoga? Bhakti yoga is complete. They do Karma yoga. They do all their activities as a service to Lord. They read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Shastras. They do Jnana Yoga also. And they sit and chant. They meditate on the Lord every time. So they're also doing Ashtanga Yoga. They're meditating. In the Kali Yuga, they're meditating on the Lord, chanting on Him. So the Bhakti Yogi is the best yogi. Yes. The last sloka of this chapter, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. Hare
Hare Krishna. And of all yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me, is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is my opinion. So, Bhakti Yoga, the yogi was always serving the Lord, whose mind is fixed on the Lord, always thinks about the God. Yeah, Shri Krishna. Yes, he's always intimately united with Krishna. And he's considered the highest of all the yogis. All the yogis. You choose your path. If you want to be the highest of the highest yogis who all are there, then you follow the path, what Krishna has said. No, we cannot do it. No worries. So Krishna is giving us both the things. If you do what Krishna tells, yeah, in the way where he has suggested this is the best, this is my opinion, this is the, the right one, whatever is telling, if you follow, you'll go to Krishna. If not, Krishna has said, if you are not able to control your mind, if you're not able to do service to me, if you do your work for your pleasure, he has also mentioned where we will go. So he's giving us the direction. If you be like this, you will go here. If you do like this, you will come here. Very clear-cut instruction with a detailed explanation. So it is your choice to choose between which path you should go. And we have our ancestors, so many ancestors, yes, yeah, from Dwapara Yoga, Satya Yoga, Treta Yoga, and in Kali Yuga, we have such acharyas, yogis and all. Yeah, you should take the example of them and follow their footsteps. Yeah, yes. So the yagna, the yoga yagna, what we have to do in Kali Yuga, the spiritual practice, we all cannot do Ashtanga Yoga. It's not possible. So what is it, the yoga which is prescribed for Kali Yuga, Mataji?
कृते यद्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखैः द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलौ तद्धरिकीर्तनात्.
Hare Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, 3rd chapter, shloka number 52, it has been said, in Satya Yoga, the yoga which was prescribed was meditating on Vishnu. For thousands of years, they were sitting and meditating and attending the Lord. In Treta Yoga, performing expensive sacrifices. Yeah. And in Dwapara Yuga, elaborate temple worship. Can we do meditation on Vishnu now? Not possible because our lifespan is very little. Concentrating on the Lord and following Ashtanga Yoga is really difficult. We can't do it. We have a lot of disturbance. And what about performing expensive sacrifices? We don't have money so much. Yeah. And we don't have the people who can recite such elaborate shlokas, mantras for performing such yajnas. And it's expensive. We don't have money. And if we have money, where do we get the purest ghee now? It's not possible. Yes. And coming to the Dwapara Yoga, they did elaborate temple worship. Now we don't have time to go to temple. From where we will construct a temple and go there and worship and come. Now going to temple means it's like, oh, you're going to temple. Oh, you're that type. People start talking like that, isn't it? That is the situation now. Going to temple is something like not considered as very, cool kind of thing now, isn't it? We cannot do that. Then what is it? For Kali Yuga, very simple. The present age, chanting holy names of the Lord. Wherever you are, however you are, just take the Lord's name and chant. That's it. You need not do meditation on Lord Vishnu for years together. You need not do yagnas, costly yagnas, you need not do it. You need not do elaborate worship of the deities here in the temple, not required. Very simple. In your home itself, wherever you are, whatever condition is there, just chant holy name. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. So what is a mantra? Mantra can be explained in a half. Man means mind. Tra means deliver. If you want to deliver your mind, then you need to chant the mantra. So what is that mantra given to us in Kali Yuga? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord, Sri Krishna, he incarnated in Kali Yuga, has his own devotee. Yes. And he gave us this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Why Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Very simple. If you want to say any other mantras, then there is some rules and regulation to be followed. For example, if it's Gayatri Mantra, you should be very pure. Yeah, you should concentrate and you should recite in a specific time. But Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is not like that. Anyone, in any condition, any place, you can chant and you will be delivered. Yeah, you will be delivered to the abode of Sri Krishna. Krishna and Krishna's name is not different. Yeah, that is what. Yes, if you chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, in the group, yeah, you sing and dance. It's called Sankirtan. Nowadays, even a small kid will learn the song in the TV and they will dance. And we will be so proud seeing them dancing and singing. They're telling dialogues or some person, yeah, imitating some, actors or any people like that. But when the devotees dance for the pleasure of Sri Krishna, we don't do it. We think it's craziness, it's madness. You dance for the beats of some materialistic music, but you take Lord's name and that happiness will make you dance. We feel it is like, what is this? Are these people mad? Are they gone crazy? Why they are dancing? Not at all. Only this mantra. Nothing. They'll just chant this mantra, play kartala, play mridanga, and they dance and sing. Only mantra. Nothing else. No added, no removed. Yeah. And if you sit down and chant the same Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then that is japa. That is japa. Yes. So where it is said that this is the mantra, you all have to chant in Kali Yuga, there should be a proof, isn't it? So scriptural reference for chanting the holy names of the Lord. So in Narayana Samhita, Mataji.
Vaparyir janair Vishnuhu Pancharatraistu kevalaihi Kalau tu nama matrena Pujyate Bhagavan Harihi.
Hare Krishna Mataji. In the Dwapara Yuga, people should worship Lord Vishnu only by the regulative principles of the Narada Pancharatra, and other such authorized books. In the age of Kali, however, people should simply chant the holy names of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it has been given in Narayana Samhita. In the Kali Yuga, people should just chant the Lord's name. Yeah, in Kali Santarana Upanishad, it is given as Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Sodaksha Nam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam Nata Paratorobhaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. After searching through all Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion more sublime for this age than chanting of Hare Krishna. It is given in Kali Santarana Upanishad. And in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalav Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Gatir, Anyata. It is repeated. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, The only means of deliverance is the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. It is repeated thrice, means this is the best. There is no other way. Yes, and in Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj, my dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. It is that simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. We born in Kali Yuga means we are not such good people. Yeah, we have come here. We are going to go through so many situations, miseries, distress. That is one of the biggest fault of this yuga. That's the nature of this yuga. But you should not feel bad. There is one very good thing. What? You need not sit and do meditation for thousands of years. You need not spend for expensive yagnas. You need not build the great temples and do elaborate worship of the deities. No, not required. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we will be delivered by this material world and promoted to transcendental kingdom. And in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 10, shloka number 25, Krishna he himself tells, Yagnanam japa yagno asmi. Of sacrifices, I am the chanting of holy names. Yes, that is japa. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells, my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name, there is all good fortune for the living entity. And therefore, you have many names, such as Krishna and Govinda. You have invested all your potency in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. So Krishna is not different from his name. You chant Krishna, 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 Krishna. It means you're serving Krishna. Yes, you're serving Krishna. Yeah, his name is so powerful. Yes. So how do you chant? There are some do's and don'ts about chanting. It's very important for us if you're planning to chant. Yes, because in Kali Yuga, this is the yagna we all have to do. Yeah, this is the yoga. As Krishna told, Bhakti Yoga is the best. So you need to meditate on the Krishna. Yes. So what are the do's of chanting? Very simple. When you start the chanting, first you should chant Panchatattva mantra. Yeah. Before chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Why? Because by chanting this mantra, one is blessed with the competency to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra without offense. Yeah. So when chanting Lord's name, might be we'll be thinking something wrong or bad, or we might be doing some offenses. To protect us from that offenses, we chant the Panchatattva mantra, which I'm reciting in the class every time. That is, Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So you see 5 people here, Panchatattva. So in center, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we call him Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Then blue color, Nityananda Prabhu. Then white, Advaita Gadadhara. Then pink, Shri Vasadi. Yeah. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Yeah, Bhakta Vrinda, all the devotees. Yes, you need to take shelter from there. Shri Vasadi, Gadadhara Pandit. Yeah, and all the devotees. Yes, you need to take care of it. So what are the other important things? You need to chant audibly. The reason is because if you don't chant audibly, you will sleep and your mind is going to run like anything. Yeah, it will give you like millions of thoughts for a second. It's very difficult to control. So what you should do, you should chant loud enough such you can hear. And you need to listen to what you're chanting. So you're going to do 2 things, Shravanam, Kirtanam. So what happens? You can concentrate. And first day when you sit for chanting, surely you will get up within seconds because you cannot sit for a long time. Yeah, some people can continue. Yeah, they could control their mind. Some can't. Don't worry. Krishna told, Abhyasa. By constant practice, you can control your mind. But what is the very important thing? You have to tell little loudly, not that everyone is disturbed. Okay. Then comes pronounce each name distinctly. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You're not going to run. Yeah, please pronounce each name distinctly. And chant with respect, devotion, and concentration. That's very important. You're calling Krishna. You might see the devotees of ISKCON, Sri Krishna, when they chant, they raise your hand. Okay, when they're not chanting, when they're calling Krishna. It's like, Krishna, give me service, a chance to give service to me, please. So you should chant with love for Krishna. You need to concentrate when you're chanting, isn't it? With devotion. That's very important. Yeah. With love. Even if you chant one round, that takes just exactly 10 minutes. One round also, please do it with lot of love, respect, devotion, and in concentration. So where you can chant, any place, whether you're sitting, standing, walking, and facing any direction. There is no hard and fast rule for chanting Lord's name. Nowhere. You can chant. So what is the time for chanting? Any time. Even before going to bed, you could not finish chanting that day and you remember you didn't chant, you want to chant, you can chant there also, at that time also. But for the maximum benefit, it is prescribed that you get up early in the morning, that is Brahma Muhurta, and chant. If not, don't worry. Mataji, you told me to chant at Brahma Muhurta, I cannot chant. It's okay. It's okay. You practice, later you can get up at Brahma Muhurta. But you can start chanting. Now itself, after class itself, you can start chanting at any time. Then you can chant either before and after taking bath. Yeah, even if you're not brushed your teeth, please chant. There is no rules that you need to take bath, but it's good if you take bath and chant. If not, also it's fine. And you need to chant, okay, with the recommended number, that is like 108. That's a very sacred number. Even though all the japamalas will have 108 beats. So preferably you can use Tulsi Mala. If you don't have it, you can use Neem Mala. If you don't have that also, you can use any rosary which you have in your home and start chanting. And if you get an opportunity, visit any of the ISKCON temple nearby you and take the Tulsi Mala and you can chant. Okay. And don'ts of chanting. Yeah, one should not chant only the portion of Mahamantra. Okay, I'll tell only Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. No, you need to tell everything in detail, complete. And we actually have 109 beats in any of the mala. If you see the traditional mala, we have the rosary. So the one which is bigger, that is called Krishna bead. In general, they also call it as Guru bead. So that is to recite the Guru mantra. For us, it is for Panchatattva mantra we recite on it. But we are not going to recite Hare Krishna Mahamantra on that bead. So if you chant on that, it will be 109 times. But the prescribed count is 108 times. So you're not going to chant Hare Krishna mantra on the Guru bead or the Krishna bead. Then when you're chanting, very important. As we said, you should concentrate. So you're not supposed to read book. You're not supposed to read newspaper, not watch TV, not drive also. Okay, so when you're chanting, you need to concentrate. Yes. So what is the benefits of chanting? Yeah, you need to experience and tell yourself to me. I'll be waiting for you people. Whoever has started chanting or planning to chant, please chant. Just after 1 week, please share your experience with me. I'll be really waiting for you people, eagerly waiting for you people to know what's happening. Because what we discuss now, you need to feel it, practice it, isn't it? Yeah. So benefits of chanting: freedom from the sin, whatever sins you have built up from years of birth, yeah, different lives, and until now, all the reactions of your sin will be burnt off. Such power is for Lord's name. Just chanting, it will burn all of it. Yesterday also I said you, isn't it? Yes, we can escape all these problems which we are going to enjoy in the hell just by chanting Lord's name. And since whenever you're free, you're going to chant, you fix your mind on Krishna. So what we do when we are free, we'll start chanting, whether on japa bid or just like that. You keep on chanting. What happens? You relieve from unwanted drives and habits. That is what, no? We do many things because we are bored. We do many bad things because we are alone, isn't it? Yeah. So empty mind is devil's home. Yesterday also one of the Mataji told how to control overthinking, etc., etc. Very simple. When you're chanting, and concentrating on what you're chanting, there is no time for the mind to think unwanted things. Yeah. So in our present condition, we are slaves to any whimsical thoughts and desires. So if you're chanting in that time, rather than listening to your mind, you can control. So freedom from anxiety and stress. So when you control your mind, of course, you should be free from this anxiety and stress, which is the nature of your mind, which desires and thinks a lot. And yes, when you control your mind, mind is your friend and you are in peace. Krishna told yesterday, the peaceful mantra. Yes, you'll be in peace and you will enjoy the real happiness. Real happiness. Before, for me, when I started, 10 minutes chanting also was very difficult. I used to get headache for just 10 minutes. I was like, I'm concentrating too much. I'm giving too much work for my mind. That is the reason I'm getting headache, I thought. Now I chant 32 rounds. Yeah. Morning 1.5 hours, evening 1.5 hours, sometimes at a stretch 3 hours. The happiness what I experience in that 3 hours, none of my other actions give such happiness. If I tell, it would be like, okay, she's exaggerating things. So I want you people to chant and let me know. Okay. Did you feel like that? Even if it is one round. And once you're in happiness, what is left for us? For sure, you're going to be enlightened. Yes. And what have people said who have taken up this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? So you all might be knowing is a famous figure, that is George Harrison. It's really a process of having realization of God. Yeah. And then we have another person who has said, everything started happening for me when I began chanting Hare Krishna. So he's Jean-Claude, so youngest director of 3M Industries from France. Yes. And this person, chanting Hare Krishna has made a tremendous impact in my life. So he is Alfred Ford, the great grandson of Henry Ford, owner of Ford Motors. He and his wife both are devotees of ISKCON, yeah, Sri Krishna. Yes. So now he is the chairman of construction of the temple of Vedic Planetarium, Mayapur. It is the largest temple planetarium in India. So Mayapur is the headquarters of ISKCON. So he's been initiated and his name is Ambarisha Dasa. He and his wife both are in this, service of God by constructing such a beautiful temple. So in the WhatsApp group, we have already shared the Mayapur Yatra. Please check out. We are going to this place only. Yeah. Please join us if you're free. Yeah. Please join us. And Mahamantra significantly reduces stress, depression, and mode of ignorance, and considerably increase mode of goodness. So this person is David Wolf. Is a master of social service program at Florida State University, and he has published so many papers on the effect of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They are available in the internet. Please type David Wolf chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You can download that PDFs and you can see they have done the studies of the effects of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So like this, there are many people like Desai, Indian industrialist, Apar Limited. Okay. And then we have Maftal and some of the people who were in the business of fashion. Yeah, she was a model. Yeah, she became a devotee just by chanting Lord's name. So there is another model. Yeah, since I've taken up a lot of time, I'll just move forward. Yeah, so these are some of the people who are into Krishna consciousness just by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, so you also can have this beautiful opportunity to do the yagna which is prescribed for us in Kali Yuga. So what is that? Just chanting Lord's name. Yeah, just chanting Lord's name. Wherever, however you are, whether you have the mala or not, please chant. You can also chant and be happy. Prabhupada tells, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. Very simple process. Nothing else, nothing else. You need not do anything else. You need not leave your home. You need not adjust your timetable. Just sit and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes. So if you're not able to do alone, Then we have a special opportunity given by His Grace Namanishta Prabhuji. Every day morning 7:30 p.m., including Mahamangalarti for the Lordship. You can sit with all of them. They all are also going to chant. Yeah, sit with them and you can chant online. Yeah, for your inspiration. You might practice easily. Please join. And this is the link. Yesterday, Mataji has shared the link with you people in the WhatsApp group. You can also chant. Yeah, on all the days, especially on Ekadashis and festivals, and Sunday also they are chanting. So you can join them and chant. If it is not possible, you can chant yourself in the home. Yeah. Telling this, I'm finishing today's chapter. That is, yeah, Dhyana Yoga. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. If anyone has doubt, please let me know. Let me clear the doubts. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Mohan Prabhu. Samya Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji. It's all because of the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, my Siksha Guru Namanishta Dasa, and my seniors. I've learned from them. I'm just delivering same thing to you people. You should be thankful for them, Mataji. I'm nothing. I'm an insignificant person. Hare Krishna, Kartik Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Adya Gupta. Puneet Prabhuji, you joined today for the first time. And I see you have a lot of questions. I'm very happy to know that. What is the importance of Ekadashi? Very nice. Ekadashi is called Haridina. Yeah, there is a beautiful story behind that. Ekadashi Devi, she was born when Lord was sleeping and she killed the demon. Yeah, so Krishna will give a boon to her. So whoever worships Ekadashi means on the day of Ekadashi, you people should not eat grains, only grains. Should not eat any grains. Other than that, you can have milk, water, fruits, nuts, yeah, vegetables, you can have it. And on that day, we need to chant Lord's name, read the pastimes of the Lord. Means you should fix your mind on the Lord on one day, that 11th day. Yeah. So Ekadashi comes twice in a month, 15 days once you get Ekadashi. So on that day, whoever desires to get bhakti on Krishna, who wants to serve the Lord, so on that day they fast, yeah, and they chant more rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, listen to Krishna's pastimes, or they read, yeah. So when you do Ekadashi, there is Ekadashi story also. Every Ekadashi has a story which is, said by Shri Krishna himself through to Dharmaraya. Yeah, you can read that Ekadashi Katha. If you just read that Ekadashi Katha, or if you just listen to that Ekadashi Katha itself, you will get the, the results of performing Ashwamedha Yagna. It's donation. It is different for different Ekadashi Kathas. Okay, just by hearing. And just imagine if you do, how powerful it is. Yes. So if you do Ekadashi Vrata, yes, the devotees of the Lord doesn't need any material happiness, isn't it? The devotees of the Lord require only service to the Lord. Yeah, only service. So they will worship Lord on that day as much as possible and chant the name. Yeah. If not also, when you do Ekadashi Vrata, your sins which are accumulated from lives after lives, everything will be burnt, and your mind can be controlled easily so that you can do devotion service easily. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Mataji. Thank you very much for attending. Padma Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna. So if you want to start chanting, please start chanting today itself. Don't think for any good day, because for chanting Lord's name, there is no good and bad day. The time you start chanting, that is the good day for you. So kindly please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you have any doubts, please let us know. Yes. And tomorrow morning you can join the chanting online. If you can't find the link and you're not possible, then you can see the YouTube channel of ISKCON Mangalore. It will be live. Okay, so don't waste your time. Please chant. So it's easy, isn't it? It's very easy. Just 10 minutes you can give for one round. If you have sufficient time, 30 minutes is also more than enough. Start by one round. If no, Mataji, I can do 16 rounds, please. Yeah, you can do 32 rounds. Yes, please, you do it. Okay, no restriction. So we cannot suddenly put a person to some situation where they cannot do no. So we request you people to just chant at least one round. Yeah, for the starting. And first round, when you're chanting, your mind is going to play all the tricks on you. Don't think this is not possible for me. Like, for example, when you're counting the money, yeah, when you're counting the money, like this, like this, like this, like this, yeah, would you not concentrate on counting? If anyone is going to disturb, hey, wait, seriously, I'm counting money. Don't we say that? Yes, we are so much fixed on counting the money. Yes, when we are seeing a movie, yeah, or when we are doing something in very much concentration, yeah, we don't bother about what's happening in the surrounding. Yes, so that interest should come in chanting. When you will get that interest, when you know who Krishna is, when you know why you should do this yajna. So we try to explain you what is the reason, yes, why we should chant, and what is the power of chanting. Yes, so you already know that, so make use of it, concentrate on chanting, and just do one round of chanting. Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone. If there is no other doubts, so let's end today's class. So whoever missed today's class, I think 4 of them did not come to this class. We'll take class for them tomorrow. But it's Sunday tomorrow. There is also a chance they might miss it. But we'll expect them to attend the class tomorrow. Hare Krishna. So I'll end the class today. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhaya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Chaitra Mataji, thank you so much, Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.